Midway traffic,
All right.
528 Sierra, 10 nautical miles southwest, inbound for landing, runway 18, midway.
Midway traffic, Skyhawk 5899 Romeo on a 5-mile final for practice runway 18.
5-mile final.
They're instrument students.
Oh, okay.
They have to practice approaches. She has her check rate on Wednesday.
Okay.
She just forgot to include the RNAV. The word RNAV on there.
She's gonna get busted for that. No. No idea. I have no idea about any of that stuff.
Yeah, so essentially, the way you fly approaches, there's waypoints, right? So like there's random points on the sky, GPS waypoints. And they start, when you're on the RNAV, it's usually straight into the runway. And it'll be like, one's 5 miles away, one's 10 miles away, one's 15 miles away. And you just fly from point to point. And as you're flying in, you're under foggles the whole time. And like maybe the first point has you at 2,500. The next point has you at 2,000. The next one has you at 15 until you finally hit like your minimums, and that's when you see the runway, and then you could actually land.
Okay, so they have designated altitudes
for every point.
For each one.
That's like step downs all the way through. It makes flying really easy.
Charlie Kilo, climbing above the pattern, departing to the northwest. See ya.
All right, in a second here, I'll go ahead and make my call.
Awesome.
Should I be a little ahead of it so they?
Yeah.
We're not we're right over it necessarily.
Yeah. Midway traffic, Skyhawk 46078. We are overflying the field at 3,500, currently transitioning to the south. Midway traffic.
I love this. I love flying this time of day.
Yeah.
It's sun coming up or going down.
It's more calm.
Yeah, more calm, and just the lighting. Yeah, it's really cool. It's beautiful up here.
Wait till we do night stuff, man.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine.
Night stuff's awesome.
I bet it just looks totally different up here.
Oh yeah.
Out here, I guess it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
At night.
Oh, here you can't see nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wind's calm here. I don't know why it was gusting at executive.
Huh.
Midway traffic, 5298 Sierra, 6 nautical miles northwest, 2,200 feet, descending to 1,700 feet, joining left downwind, runway 18, midway.
Midway traffic, Skyhawk 5899 Romeo on a 4-mile final of the practice RNAV 18, midway.
Miles doing IFR too?
They're together.
Oh, gotcha.
They're both in 99 Romeo.
I see.
She forgot the call, so he jumped in. Usually that guy, with the other guy, so the reason he did that is that other guy, that one that talked right before him, he said he's going to come right in for the left downwind, and Miles is letting him know, like, hey, I'm already set up for this, don't cut us off.
Yeah, yeah. You adjust for us.
Exactly, because he's already, Miles is I see this other guy, you see they're kind of in the same spot. This is the guy that said he's going to join the left downwind, and then this is the 99 Romeo right here.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he does. We'll see how this turns out for him. That's the thing that sucks about like Midway and Lancaster. They're just so close to like Dallas that everybody uses it. People from Fort Worth, people from Granbury, people from what's it called? Us, like executive. I don't know.
Yeah, so it can get crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could get really crowded. And the shelf is like the highest, the 4,000, if you want to stay in the Bravo, you know. Cool, we're almost out of the way. Let's do a compass check. So let's get on south for there. And let's see what that tells us on the...
Eagles Nest experimental 7 Lima Victor departing 17 Eagles Nest.
just for a moment. Level off. And yeah, pretty accurate. Okay, cool. Now that we know that it's working pretty good, give me a right turn to a 240.
240.
Actually, just go all the way to west.
Okay.
Yeah. Start clearing turn. I'm looking around, making sure everything's good. We do got a plane out here. He's 1,500 feet below, but it's okay. We're well above him. Now that we're on west, let's turn back to south, nice and easy.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
That's the guy
Traffic down there.
I'm looking for. Found him.
Thought it was a bird at first. I was like, that's a mighty big, fast bird.
No, he's going pretty quick.
Yeah.
So he's going
A little anything.
Midway traffic,
only 120 knots.
5899 Romeo on a mile final, the RNAV 18 Midway.
Midway traffic, 528 Sierra, 3 nautical miles northwest at 2,200 feet, descending to 1,700, joining left downwind, runway 18 Midway.
Cool. Let's get on a heading of 210.
210.
And I want you to start, once you get on 210, I want you to find our point. Find something that we're going to use to keep us on 210 because it's not a cardinal heading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Current traffic, Warrior 515, Juliet
Get away from that
7
side.
miles to the
Nice
east,
and easy.
about Mexico for 2
Alright. I got my spot here. White dot to the right of that patchy sandy area.
Okay. So before we get started, let's give Midway a last call, and we'll say Midway traffic.
Traffic at west of mid.
Midway traffic, Skyhawk 46078 is about 6 miles, and I can see it by the rings, about 5 miles, but we're going to keep going in this direction. So we'll just say 6 miles to the southwest, and we're going to be maneuvering at 3,500.
Okay.
Yep. Whenever you're ready, let me turn it back up.
Midway traffic, Skyhawk 46078, we're 6 miles to the south, we're going to be maneuvering at 3,500 feet. Midway traffic.
Cool. All right. You got your point. Has it
Midway
moved?
traffic, Cessna
Yep.
3523
Cool.
Romeo is 8 miles to the south.
Whenever you're ready,
Doing the practice
you
RNAV.
can go ahead and show me slow flight.
Slow
That
flight.
way.
All right. Car beat out. Power back. 10%. 10-degree flaps. Slow to get. There we go.
There you go. Keep that 35 and that 21.
That's right. Get a little more power. I can tell I'm descending there.
There you go.
10-degree more.
Midway traffic, Skyhawk 5899 Romeo on upwind, runway 18.
Midway traffic, 528 Sierra, just past the midfield. We're descending to the traffic pattern altitude, joining left downwind for runway 18
Going
Midway.
full flaps. Feeling good there. I'm gonna just
Very
pull,
nice.
pull some power out. Go to descent.
No, we'll just stay in slow flight.
Oh, well, we're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
doing.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
just
doing slow flight for a second. We're gonna practice descending, climbing, turns.
Gotcha.
Give me a left turn to 150. We're gonna face the sun for a little bit
Okay. 150 left turn.
and keep 35. This will help us with our landings. We gotta be confident. Sorry, I'm just scanning because there is actually a lot of planes out, more than I thought. Cool. Now that we're at 150, I want a descending right turn to 240, and we're gonna come down to 3,000.
Uniform is
Right turn to
10 miles
240.
to the south.
And 3,000.
3,000.
Yep.
Airfield. We're going to enter over the midway at 2,300 feet, and you enter a right teardrop for one way for the downwind, left downwind of runway 18, midway traffic.
That was
Midway
horrible.
traffic, 528 Sierra, left base runway 18 Midway.
Midway traffic, Skyhawk 5899 Romeo, left crosswind 18, departing to the east, climbing 2,700 Midway.
Let's actually come down to 2,500 and keep that turn coming to west.
3523 Romeo is 3 miles on the practice RNAV
You're in
36.
no rush.
3 miles to the north on the practice runway 36, going to be circling east of the field at 1,100 midway.
There's west.
Cool.
Keep dropping here.
Yep, and now we just need 2,500. No rush, because
Look at this. We're getting. Look at us getting pushed.
pushed, right?
Wow, strafing right now.
Got a guy 500 feet above us, left of our nose. Probably about our 10 or 11.
Okay.
700 feet above us. This is good. We're descending. We're going to be fine. But you should be directly. He's probably like at our 9 o'clock now, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
1,000 feet above us. We're good. We're fine.
Okay.
But just the sooner the better.
Here we go.
Got him. Awesome. And then we'll just once you get to 25, just level off there. Don't get any lower.
This is awesome. We're like
Just
straight
getting
into
pushed.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today, if the winds are like that on the way in, we're going to use less flaps, right, to land.
Yeah.
When it's windy like this, we're going to have the wind fighting us on the way down, and we want more control over the wings, so we use less flaps. On calm days, we want to be as slow as possible so we don't float and we don't like kind of float all the way down the runway, so we have enough drag. But since we're going to get drag already from all this, all the wind that we're fighting, there's no need for all the flaps.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Let's turn to the north now.
Turning to the
Yep.
north.
And actually, we're going to go all the way to east.
Okay.
And while you're doing this, I want you to climb back up to 35.
Okay.
And remember, it has to be nice and easy, right? Because we're in slow flight.
That's right. Okay.
A little right rudder will help you there. There it is. Keep that ball centered. And, yep, there you go.
Get a little more juice there. A lot more juice.
Good.
Come on, climb, baby. I mean, our turn rate feels nice and steady. A little fast, actually. No hurry. Come on now. Come on.
Midway traffic, Cessna 35TG Romeo is turning left base to runway 18, number 2, midway.
Let's keep that turn coming all the way around to south until we hit 35. It's okay. It's going to take us a little bit. You're all good.
Paris traffic, Skyhawk November 36, Juliet Romeo, 12 miles to the west. I'm going to fly over the field and teardrop
I think that was my
for
bad. I was
left
holding it
traffic
down.
on 17,
A little bit.
Paris traffic.
You're okay. We don't want to get too slow, right?
No, we don't. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yep. If you got to hold it down a little bit, that's okay because the nose wants to come up because of all the power you have in, right? All right, we're on south. And it might take us a little bit, and it's okay.
We'll get there.
Let's
Okay.
push the nose down a little bit, and I'm just going to go up to 30.
Okay.
That'll help us out a little bit. There we go. We are struggling.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just hold south the best you can and get us back up to 35.
Midway traffic.
Doing good.
Cessna 9 Sierra, cleared runway 18, taxi to the FTO, midway.
Since we're simulating like how the weather is today, we don't gotta be at full flaps because we're gonna get the same out of the plane at 30 that we would have gotten at full.
Midway traffic, Cessna
On a normal day.
35TG Romeo, launch 18, touching down midway.
Nice. Looking good. Looking real good. Yeah, Midway is popping.
Everybody's out for this beautiful morning.
Midway traffic, Technum 221 uniform, crossing over midfield behind traffic, midway traffic. For right here, drop into left downwind for runway 18. Technum 221 uniform, midway traffic.
Give me a small right turn to 210.
210.
Get away from that sun a little bit. Nice. You feel how much juice we had to give that to get like an actual climb?
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, right?
Surprised me. Yeah. Yeah.
But the reason I'm doing this is when we're coming into land and you feel like you're super low, this is what we have to do when we're on final, right? And we got to do it pretty quick because if not, we're not going to get the altitude we want and we're going to end up in the grass, right? You haven't done that, but there might be a day where, you know what I mean?
Midway traffic,
Our
technically 21 uniform,
approach
entering that right
base to
traffic
final
to
leg,
left,
we
downwind
just
to
really
runway
mess it up and we're really low to the
Midway
ground. And if we're not quick on it, we got to go around completely, right? Also the whole go around, right? Full power, carpet in. Remember to push that nose down and the flaps after we build our airspeed back. Cool? All right.
I should have pushed this in when I was.
No, you're good because we're in slow flight.
Okay.
Yeah, for slow flight we have to have the car
Oh,
beat
okay.
out. Yeah. All right, we're at 35, level off here. Took us a while, but we got back up.
We did. Okay.
All right, we're back to where we started originally after I made you descend, climb, do all those turns. Let's find that point that we had earlier.
Okay, it's over here.
Yeah, if you want to turn to it, that's fine.
All right, let's do that. There we go.
And I'm going to say our clearing turns are done because we did like pretty much 2 360s is what we did. All right, so whenever you're ready, show me a power off stall.
Okay. 3,500, got my mark there. So that's put me at about 2,200. Is that all right? Or you mean pick a
200?
new spot? Yeah.
Yeah, 200 is cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 200, yeah.
Yeah, so you got up to 190 or up to 210. That's your margin of error.
Okay.
To
all right.
pass.
Cool deal. Well, slow flight, let's get a little. Should I
Paris
keep the
traffic,
flaps where
Skyhawk
we're at? 30?
number 36 Juliet
Well, we'll
Romeo,
descend
5
down.
miles to the west. I'm going to fly over the field, do a teardrop into left traffic for 17 Paris traffic. Compline station traffic 46 Alpha Juliet, about 5 south of field, 3,500 maneuvering west to east. Compline station.
Midway traffic, Technum 221 uniform, turning left to final for runway 18, midway traffic.
There it is. Up to 20. Good.
Positive rate of climb. So I was a little weird on the flaps there, I think.
No, you're good. So we're at 30, so it feels a little different. But even when we're at 40, we go all the way up to 20 immediately.
Okay.
But what you did is you did good breaking the stall. And you didn't go too far down, but you kept it down and you never reestablished the climb back up.
Okay.
Remember, we don't want to nosedive and lose that much because what are we simulating?
They were coming in for a landing, yeah.
We're going to hit the ground, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as you break that stall, you'll start slowly easing it, letting it come back up on its own, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Let's pick a different, let's see, do we got anybody to the right of us? We don't got anybody to the right of us, so let's turn to west and let's find something over there.
Okay.
But that was good though. I liked the amount of pressure because it didn't feel like we were in a nosedive. But because we had full power and we had nose down, that's what was our descent, you know?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. So I was just, and I was trying to be more conscious of not dive bombing so much. But so I just held it down too long.
Yeah,
after it was warmed up.
you can hold it, just let it come like nice and easy back up to our normal, to where we have it or neutral, I guess.
Okay. I think I kind of could tell. I kind of.
We got a little
tell I was
high.
doing that.
Let's get back to
Yeah.
35. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Yeah, I think I kind of feel I was doing that.
Paris traffic, Skyhawk November 36 Juliet Romeo. I'm flying over the field at 2,500. I'm going to drop down and
on a perfect stall, we want to lose
traffic
maybe
on 17, full stop,
200-300
Paris
feet,
traffic.
maybe 400. But as soon as you get closer to 5, if that happens on the ground, we're crashing. Like that's a crash, right? If you stall,
Midway traffic,
if you have to push the nose down that much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
10 miles to the south.
Yeah, I see.
10 miles to the north.
And I suppose you're going to tell me next we don't want to crash or
18.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's get this guy down.
And oh yeah, compass looks kind of good. Once you level off, we'll see. Let's get this guy on right on west, and then we're going to calibrate this guy again.
Okay.
And then part of our cruise checklist, oil temp in the green, make sure still rich, and then fix our bug, right? So,
starting the teardrop for
okay, so it's a little bit to the right of it.
On 17, Paris traffic.
Let's keep it, hold on one second, because we got to keep the wings level. So it's looking the big hash mark right after west, to the right of west.
Okay.
So about, yeah, right there looks good. Now we can turn back to west.
Okay.
Air control, sorry.
My controls, no problem.
Let's do actually a 240 because I don't want to hit the Bravo. The Bravo's pretty close, like a mile to the right.
Okay.
Left downwind for 18 on a 45.
You know what? I'm sorry. Let's just do
Midway
210
traffic.
again.
2-1.
Yeah.
Midway traffic, Technam 231 uniform.
We got two planes
departing
out there. Just
from
rather avoid
runway
them.
18, midway traffic.
Cool. Let's pick something out here now and do the same thing whenever you're ready.
All right. I got my spot. These little group of buildings out here.
Midway
Cool.
traffic, Technam 221 uniform in the
Pull it
upwind for
back.
runway 18, doing touch and go.
Actually, let me
Midway
get
traffic.
a little bit. Let me climb a bit.
Okay.
3,500. 3,500.
Yeah. Start it right?
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, because you got to think, you got to get in a stabilized descent. So just with the stabilized descent, you're going to lose 100.
Yeah.
So you're already...
Then that gives you a lot less to work with for the...
Exactly, yeah. That's why when you get in slow flight, I'm like, get to your 35, hold your 35. Don't lose it until you do that. 'Cause if
Midway
not,
traffic, Technam 221 uniform, turning left crosswind for runway 18, touch and goes, midway traffic.
Maybe I should pull
There's
some.
traffic Skyhawk November 360 Juliet Romeo entering the left downwind.
Midway traffic, 583 Charlie Alpha, turning left base, 18, midway traffic.
You want us to just do the 30 degrees total?
yep, let's just do 30.
Okay.
30 is looking like it's working today.
Okay.
I'm kind of worried that we get too slow with full, the way the winds are today, with all that crosswind and stuff. Or just the, winds in general.
All right. There's, I'm descending a bit.
Midway traffic, Technam 221 uniform, entering left downwind for runway 18, touch and goes, midway traffic.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Slow flight.
Yes, sir. Or power off stall.
Power stall, yes.
There's traffic Skyhawk November 36 Juliet Romeo, turning left base for 17 Paris traffic.
Okay. Oh, buffeting. I didn't do car beat
Full power.
for slow flight.
Let it come up. Let it come up when
Yeah,
it knows.
sorry.
Yep.
I'm thinking about the car beat. Sorry, I need to.
You want me to show you one real quick?
Well,
Or how do you feel?
I think. Well, I was distracted because I forgot to do car beat, and I was just thinking about that. So,
Or I could talk you through one real quick.
Can I try one and just
Midway
forget
traffic,
that happened? Let's try another.
Yeah, let's do it.
I feel like I got distracted by the car beat problem.
Okay.
Midway.
I'm glad you picked up on it.
Midway traffic.
Yeah, well, I went to go put it in, and I was like, oh, it's already in.
Midway traffic.
Midway traffic, Technam 221 uniform, turning left base for
Okay.
runway 18, touch and goes, midway
210.
traffic.
Okay.
Midway traffic, Archer 583 Charlie Alpha, going around. Midway traffic.
Okay. Okay. Now I got my little speck back in the back of that. There.
Let's do it.
All right. Car beat out. Make sure I can't do that yet.
In the white arc. Good job.
Okay. 10 degrees.
Midway 5219 Victory, 5 miles to the northwest, inbound for runway 18. We're gonna fly over top at 2500 and then steer just further down, left downwind for runway 18. Midway.
And 10 degrees more. Rest of 30. Pull back some power.
Midway traffic,
Not
Archer
too much.
583 Charlie Alpha, left crosswind for 18.
Yeah, jump the gun on
Midway
that.
traffic.
There we go.
Midway traffic, Technam 221 uniform, on final for runway 18, touch and goes, midway
Oh.
traffic.
There's my slip flight.
Okay.
Going with the power off stall.
Let's see a power off stall. Yep. Let's do it.
Power down.
Nice, stable descent.
And let's do it.
Midway traffic, 583 Charlie Alpha, left downwind, 18, midway.
Grand traffic from 778, 10 miles to the east, going to be doing at 45, going to left downwind for like 21.
I went up too high.
It's okay. Now you'll wait for the last one until we're above yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You can, if you're not going to use your vertical, just check your altimeter with your altitude, because remember this one has a delay about 6 to 7. So even though it's saying that we're down here, we are actually climbing. But you could check it by seeing the positive rate of climb on the altimeter and moving. Okay.
Okay.
Whichever way you want to say it, but you want to talk about it as you're doing it.
Okay.
So that way he knows why you're touching the flaps, right?
Okay.
Because we don't want to touch the flaps when we're in a nosedive, right? We want to touch them as we're coming back up.
Okay.
Cool.
Gotcha. Okay, so
it's kind of like the go around, right? When I told you like we're coming in so slow and our airspeed's so low, I was like, all right, we're going around. You went full power and you reached. I was like, no, don't touch the flaps, because you know what happens when we touch the flaps when we're that slow, right?
Yeah, well,
we just come down, right?
Yeah.
The same thing applies here, right? Full power, not until you see yourself, the hand coming this way. You're like, okay, I'm climbing. Here's my last hand.
Okay, perfect.
You did it right. It's just this one's delayed.
Yeah. I did, that's good key. So I feel like that. I mean, it's clearly room for improvement, and it needs to get more fluid. But this is really helping.
Oh, for sure.
Piece it together. So
let's turn to a 120.
120.
I'm waiting for the next weather report to come out so we can see how bad the wind is.
Okay.
If the wind calmed down a little bit, I'd like to go do a power on right now and then go and do like 3 or 4 landings, because that's still our emphasis. Our landings is just that we're taking advantage of today because of the way we could get out here today, right? The visibility is good.
Yeah. Right on.
There'll be a day where the weather's bad like last time where we could just beat up the pattern. But for now, we'll take advantage that we can do something like this.
All right, makes sense.
Let's turn a little bit. Let's turn to east.
Okay.
And you're at 35. Turn as much as you need to get that sun out of our face, so that way you can see everything clearly. Because we're going to do a power on sun. Good job. That last one was really good.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm excited for it to the point where it's a little more
fluid.
Less of me going through a checklist in my head, and more of like it feels more fluid. Yeah, exactly.
It'll come natural, and that's why we do this, because if we go another week, like let's say we didn't do that today, we just like we're gonna stay in the pattern. Then by the time you get back to it, it's gone. You know, like it's all. I don't like to not. Installs are very important.
Well, and that's one of the reasons why when I can get 2 days in a row,
it's better,
because that second day is usually like okay, helping cement that. Okay.
All right.
We're
030. Let's turn actually just a tiny bit, yeah, and we got to do this kind of quick because we don't want to hit the shell.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, this is good right here.
Okay. 050.
Yep.
Roger that.
And let's get right into it.
Okay. I'm gonna give power back. Oh, carb heat.
There you go.
Thank you. I told myself I was gonna remember that today.
Left to right.
Left to right. Left to right.
That'll help you a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna hold that because we're gonna get our speed down to rotation speed.
Awesome. Charlie Alpha on upwind will be departing.
Hold my 050.
Aircraft 529 Victor, turn left base for 18 Detroit.
Okay.
Yep, push the nose down a little bit, carbine in.
Oh.
No, other way.
Wait, what? I'm confused about what happened there.
Okay.
About why we reacted that way, I mean.
Okay,
Was that reacting to a normal stall, or was that meant to be a power on?
Yeah, that was meant to be a power on.
Oh, okay, it happened prematurely, so I didn't.
Yeah, it's because we kept pulling, so as soon as you get too close to 60, you got to put the carbine in and the power back in. If not, we will stall, like if it was a power off.
Oh, you know what, yeah, I was shooting for too low. You know what, I was shooting. Okay.
You're good.
Yep. My brain got confused. Instead of looking for rotation speed,
I think I messed with this
speed.
and you started looking over here and lost focus maybe?
No, I was thinking stall speed instead of a rotation speed. So I kept going. Yeah.
I got you. Let's turn a little bit to the right because we're getting kind of close to that shelf. And we're going to be dealing with the sun a little bit.
Okay.
Here's good.
Midway traffic, Archer
This
583
kind of heading will give us some time
Alpha
for it.
on downwind will be
Does this
departing
bother you a
due
lot?
north.
Or
No, I think I'll be alright.
Okay, cool. So let's do, yeah, if you want to do east, whatever you want to
Okay,
do.
let's, east is fine for me. if
Okay.
I agree with that.
I'll be okay.
All right, cool. I'll just do a little bit of that, and I think we'll be set.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So my brain
You're good.
blipped out there.
All good. All right, we're at 34. It's okay because we're going to climb it all back when you start pitching up.
Okay.
I'm cool with 34.
All right. I'm gonna pull back. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Pull back to carpet. Carpet.
Left to right.
This is why that I need to chair fly the hell out of that.
Yeah.
All right. 1500. Hold this. Looking for rotation speed, not stall speed.
There you go. And once you get to rotation speed, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go up to cruise RPM 2300 roughly and
Rocket shit.
Yep.
Yeah, good. While holding our east.
I was like going, man. Anyway, when it started stalling, I was like, wait, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so we're at about 70.
Clear traffic 529 Victor, short final for midway.
I mean,
Yeah, just give it a little bit more.
just a little more vertical.
Yeah. Whatever it takes to get you close to 60.
Okay.
Midway traffic, Technum 221 uniform, entering a
There's
2 mile
about good
final
right
for
there.
runway 18, and this will be
Left
a
to
full
right.
stop.
Left to
Midway
right.
traffic.
Midway traffic, SA 0760, departure 18.
The rudders.
Come on.
It's going to happen.
Midway traffic, Columbia 3622 Victor, entering downwind for runway
There
18
it is.
midway.
Nose down, full power. Good. Yep, you acknowledged it, you just didn't recover.
Yeah.
But yeah, good job.
Well, I was waiting for it to break fully, I think.
the
and
second the nose comes down without you doing it, that's the stall.
okay.
Okay?
Oh, gotcha.
If
So
the
I-
stall horn's going off and you just feel like, hey, I'm pulling back, but the nose came down, that's the stall. And then when you keep pulling, it's going to go into another one.
Okay.
Okay?
I gotcha. So
But good job.
Just immediately go for it. Okay.
I'm okay with that one.
Okay.
That one's easy.
Yeah, I felt good.
And we didn't drift, so that means you're on the rudders right.
Feel like I'm getting a much better feel for that.
Yep.
So that I feel good. Better.
So I saw there when I was like, oh, let's get on our heading, and I felt when you just gave it a big chunk of the rudder to get back on east, and we were pulling on that, and that's what caused the stall. That's when we came down. Because remember, if we're uncoordinated, if we're pulling like this, or we're pulling like this, or if you're on the rudder and you're pulling too much, that's what's going to make us go, you fixed it, but if you would have kept that rudder heavy, you would have came to the right.
Okay.
But you get what I'm saying, or no?
I kind of do. I actually have a little confusion over when I'm doing my stall. I'm trying to maintain a heading, so I'm using the rudder for that. But I'm also like, how much? You're referring to this sort of coordination, right?
Right.
So I feel like the ball was way to the right over here.
Right.
So that's why I was kicking it so hard. We got traffic dead ahead. Just
Bill, Midway 521 and Victory.
He is
on
300
left,
feet.
course lane for 18.
Let's turn to the left. Let's descend down to 25. We're going to head back to executive. I
Okay.
think we'll be okay with that.
Midway traffic, SA 0760.
yeah. So I think intuitively I can kind of tell, when I'm, I'm starting to learn to control it on an intuitive level, but on a academic level,
Final for runway 18.
I still have some confusion.
Yeah,
Does
I
that
got
make
you.
any sense?
I'll tell you what, let's slip it, carpet out,
Okay.
power out. 15, right rudder, left aileron, nose down. And we're coming down to 25, and I'm on the comms, okay?
Okay.
Midway 521 and Victory on left downwind for 18.
Midway traffic, Scott 46078 is 5 miles southeast. Going to be following 1900 Victor on the left downwind for 18 Midway.
We're going to stay here. We'll do one or two here, and then we'll leave back.
3622 Victor on a 1 mile final for runway 18 Midway.
Midway traffic, Technum 221 uniform, exiting
let's keep
the
that
active
descent down.
on, to Charlie, and then
We get out to
passing on
pattern
Alpha
altitude?
to
Yeah.
the FDS.
Traffic altitude is, sorry, I just surprised you.
Traffic,
We're going about 1,700, right?
Yep.
Left base 18 Midway.
No problem. Are we doing a downwind?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'll make the calls. I just want you to fly it in, okay?
Gotcha.
We're following a guy ahead of us.
Road traffic 24501 is entering the downwind of runway 18. Gainesville traffic.
Well, we've got a strong. Sorry.
You're
A
good.
little firm there.
Midway traffic, Sonic 46078 established on the left downwind for 18 Midway.
I said 5 miles. There was no way we were 5 miles. Either that or we're picking up speed real quick.
Midway 521 Victor is on left base 418, touching on Midway.
Yeah, the winds are a lot better here, so I think you could do the ones here, but I don't think you could do the ones at Executive.
Okay.
We're dealing with, let's see, only 6 knot crosswind. So it's not horrible. We'll see how it feels. That's the guy we're following over there.
Okay, I see him. For him to hit our perch point before we...
Oh, you know what? That might not be him.
A beam.
Wait a second. Let me see. Oh yeah, there's one right here. Oh yeah, that is the one we're following. Cool.
Okay, so
he's
he's
one,
following
two,
him.
and we're following that guy.
We're 3? Okay.
Yeah, we're 3. And I'll make the comms. I just want you to land. You're dealing with a lot today, okay?
Okay.
With the winds and stuff.
All right.
Midway traffic, 760, final 18 Midway.
Did you lose him? I got him right
Yeah,
there.
I see him right here.
Cool. Just don't get too low.
This is fun. This wind. I mean, just the
Yeah.
a lot of the getting pushed.
Midway 521 Victor is
hard.
turning
Okay.
final
Starting
418.
Starting my base.
Okay. We're getting really low, so add some power.
Okay.
You can see the houses. Whoa.
Yeah.
Midway traffic, Sonic 46078 is on left base for runway 18 Midway. Paris traffic, Skyhawk November 360 at Romeo, 4 miles to the south, last call, Paris traffic.
There we go. Good job.
Well,
And we're going to wait. We might just do 20, honestly, because we're getting pushed around a lot.
Okay.
And I don't want you to lose control over the wings. You got this guy right there, right? The one that's
Yeah.
on final still?
I sure see him.
Cool.
I'm just watching my course out here. So.
Yep. Doing good. We might only do this one, right? There's only 2 guys in here, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
If it looks ugly, if it looks like we're gonna like not land on center line or land completely off of it, we go around, okay?
Okay.
Go around is carbeat in, full power. Once we get enough altitude and we're in a climb, you go 10, and then you wait a second, you go our last 10, okay?
Okay.
We don't touch those flaps.
All right. Okay.
Midway traffic, Sonic 46078 is turning 3 mile final for 18 Midway.
Strong headwind.
Yeah. So it kind of calmed down once we lined up with the runway. It's not too big of a crosswind once we line up nicely.
Traffic, 1779 starting left crossing for runway 21, let's go again.
So you'll add a little bit of power in.
Okay.
We're gonna do 10, man.
Okay.
We're getting pushed a lot. And yeah, that feels a lot better.
Midway traffic, Cessna 760, left crosswind 18 Midway.
Yeehaw. Traffic on runway. Okay, he's taking off. Cool. We're good. Just remember those little power lines are right there.
Got it?
Yep. And we got all the runway, okay? So if we have to use all the runway, we'll use all the runway.
Midway traffic, 760, left downwind 18 Midway. Midway traffic, 46078 is on short final for 18. This will be a touch and go. Midway.
All right, we're clear of those power lines.
Coming in pretty fast here.
Yeah. Let's pull some of that power back. I'm going to help you a little bit. A lot more of that power back. You just ballooned us really bad. All good.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah. All right. Right rudder. All right. I'm helping you. I'm hovering. I'm helping you give you points. I want you to put it, but we're going to... There you go. Also, just don't find me when I push, okay? Okay. Power back to idle, nice and slow, not too fast. Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. Not too much. Power to idle is already there. We're gonna just float her down. We'll take our time. We'll take our time. We ballooned it a little bit. A little left rudder, not too much. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. Not too much. There it is. Good job, man. And that left touchdown first. Just saw that we do it. Flaps up. All right. Full.
That was exciting.
That was a lot. A lot of work.
It was.
We're instantly airborne. All right, we're gonna head back to executive.
Okay.
It's getting a little squirrely.
Midway traffic, Sky 46078 is on upwind for 18, Midway.
Yeehaw. All right. This is all gonna happen pretty fast. I already have executive here on the standby. Once I'll make the calls still. You can make the ones back into executive. I just want you to fly. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure gonna storm and freeze over. This is what it feels like tonight. Whenever it's like this. So one thing I did notice when we were getting pushed around, you were using the ailerons right, but you could have used more rudder.
Okay.
I was helping you on the rudders there to help center you on there.
Yeah.
If you do that, you're gonna avoid. You don't have to do as much of the dancing with the yoke. Okay.
Okay. So would you and then tell me ailerons just to keep the plane level, more, and then rudder more for guiding
the
it?
yaw. Yep.
Okay. Like when I'm coming in for a landing, I should focus. I don't know.
Yeah. On a
I don't want to find a point on it, but
exactly. No. Yeah. When you come in to land, a pretty landing, a perfect. You can start that downwind turn. A perfect landing is we'll have this guy neutral, wings level, and you're literally just using the rudders to keep you on center the whole way through. Now you can give aileron inputs, right? Minor, but the majority of it should come from your feet.
Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
Midway traffic, 760.
You can climb up to 2.5.
Okay.
Midway traffic, Sky 46078 on the left, downwind for 18. This will be a downwind departure back to the north Dallas Executive. Last call, Midway, 46078.
Ground traffic, southbound 778, starting left crossing for right 21, touch and go there.
All right. So I already told him last call.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Quebec.
Quebec.
Dallas Executive Airport information Quebec. Time 14530. Wind 20014, gusting 26. Visibility 10. Sky is clear. Temperature 07, dew point -6. Altimeter 299.4. Visual approach in use, landing runway 1713. Notice Airman, runway 13, copy.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right. So we got Quebec, and we got 299.4. I'm going to help you out right about there. There's 25. And yeah, winds are coming from 200 at 14, gusting 26. I'm going to get you our distance. You can make that call, okay?
Okay.
And I need you to turn to the right.
Okay.
We're heading right at the antennas.
Okay. Well, I mean, the wind's pushing us pretty hard, so I was trying to.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, you know what? I was aiming. Yeah, I see. We're actually over here anyway. So I see.
You're good. All good. Looks like we need a heading 350. Yeah, to the north pretty much.
Okay.
Just remember, there's these big ones, and then there's someone. There's another one along the way.
Okay. I'll.
We're 11 miles now, and we are almost directly south of it.
Okay.
And we have Quebec.
We doing full stop?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
Yeah, that was pretty.
That was, yeah. You'll see on the video how it actually. In the moment, you're so locked in that you don't even get. But like, that was a lot of work, man.
It was exciting though, but yeah, it was like that's out of my. I'm out of my depth in that sort of wind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I couldn't. There's no way I could have not had my hand on the control.
Yeah, I mean totally.
You know what I mean?
I was like, this is awesome, but I
could mess that up.
I don't have the.
Yeah.
Level 260, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 0521.
And whenever you're ready,
okay,
you can let her know we're 9 miles to the south with Quebec for full stop.
Cool.
Executive Tower, Skyhook 46078. We are 5 miles to the south with, or 9 miles to the south with Quebec, inbound full stop.
November 197 Papa Mike, sorry about that. There's a bleed over from another frequency I didn't hear. Your read back, can you say it again?
Oh, she's working both. Let's come down to, oh, we're already at 25, right?
Yeah.
We're good, we're good. So just be careful, there's some guy coming right at us. He's 2,500 above us, but let's just find him here in a moment.
Okay.
He's literally coming right at us, so he should be like right.
Skype 46078, Executive Tower, Squawk 0440, enter right downwind for 17.
Squawk 0440, enter right downwind for 17. 078.
Awesome.
November 197 Papa Mike, thank you, read back correct.
Can we get a wind check for 078?
Wind 20014, gusting 25.
Roger, thank you.
Last calling on the coast ramp, say again.
Riley's
Metro 534
practicing
Charlie
touch and
Alpha,
goes, but I don't know
Executive
about
Ground,
that.
917, Taxi Alpha.
Alright, so right downwind, we're going to be on this side, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
November 46078, did you want pattern work?
We're going to make it on a full stop, 462, 423.
We got another 7-8 on the.
That was for 46078.
I think we'll just take a full stop. It's getting a little squirrely. 078.
Oh, I see. I thought that was another 078 responding to her.
November 197 Papa Mike, Executive Ground, runway 17, Taxi Alpha. November 46423, wind 19015, gusting 25, runway 17, clear to land.
17, clear to land, 46423.
Yeah, he answered for us. She was asking us if we wanted it. And I was still thinking about it. I was like, do I want to give Nathan another one? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of not even beneficial because you're never going to solo in that. You're not going to take your trike ride in that. Like, it's good to experience it, right? But you already experienced it over there, and it's worse here.
Yeah.
We'll
more,
see.
More gusty down here.
It's 25. It was only 20 over there.
Oh, okay.
So we were, let's see. Yeah, I told you 4 knot crosswind over there. Here it's 13. This is actually the max for the school.
Really?
Yeah, so we'll see what it feels like. Right now it actually feels a lot calmer than it does feel over there. But this is like the max demonstrated crosswind for the school is 13, and I think for the plane is 15.
Wow.
So it's like, we're like riding a fine line right now.
Yeah.
If it feels good, I'm gonna let you do it. Trust me, like it's okay. I'm obviously gonna hover, but if it feels like how it looked over there and we're getting pushed a lot more,
yeah,
I'm taking it.
Okay. Yeah.
Right now it feels fine because over there we were already getting thrown around at this point.
November 46078, wind 19016, gusting 25, runway 17, clear to land.
Runway 17, clear to land, 078.
I would actually be interested to see how that looked on video.
That landing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we used almost the entire runway for that.
I could see if I can.
Yeah, no rush. Maybe on one of the days when it freezes over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can already feel it a little bit more.
Yeah, it's weird. Like you get out here and it's suddenly.
Let's aim a little bit to the left so we have more room for our base turn.
Okay.
He's on final, so I want to see how he's doing it. He's right over the trees, right over the power lines.
I don't need to.
Yep.
Oh shoot, I'm.
Yeah, we're on that one, on the 17. Yep.
Alright.
So just be careful with our altitude because we're already at 14.
Oh. That's alright, I got some speed to bleed off.
Executive Tower, Archer 408, Charlie Alpha would like to do the practice ILS for runway 31, and I have Quebec.
The one leading us?
Archer 408,
He's already
Charlie
on the
Alpha,
numbers.
Executive Tower, Squawk 0442.
0442, 40 Charlie Alpha.
We go to 20.
Yeah, and we'll land 20, okay?
Okay.
I might pull that back to 10 because we landed 10 on that last one and it was still.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think if we would have done 20 or 30, it would have been a little hairy.
Okay.
November 46423, left on Alpha 4, Alpha to Park.
Alpha 4, Alpha Park, 423, thanks for your help.
Archer 408, Charlie Alpha, maintain VFR, circle east of the field for left downwind, runway 17.
Circle east of the field for left downwind, runway 17, 408 Charlie Alpha.
we're basically on our, we're
Yep.
angled for our downwind while we're on base.
Yep. I'm gonna help you a little bit.
Okay.
Good.
A little high, yeah.
That's okay.
I bring it down.
On
some.
windy days like today, I'd rather be high than low.
Yeah. You and me both.
Executive Tower, Pop 197, Pop Mike, hold short of
So once we
17.
get what we want, so let's aim a little bit to the right, and let's just hold it here, right here, so that way you're not coming back and forth. There you go. And now you use your rudder to keep us here. You see how I'm giving it right?
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm doing?
I'm
holding this either on input, and I'm using the rudder input to keep me there too.
All right, hold short of 17.
Because if not, we're going to keep doing the bouncing thing. So here, a little right rudder. Yep,
Okay. I see, because we're drifting left.
exactly. Now slowly come back to idle. Don't back pressure yet. Wait, you ballooned us. Back pressure, back pressure, back pressure. There you go. Nice and easy, nice and easy. A little left rudder. There you go. Okay. You felt how like you gave that immediately, the back pressure,
Yeah,
and we went up? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hardcore.
You're good. All right, we're going to get off probably Alpha 4, Alpha to Park. We can actually get off on Alpha 4.
Okay.
November 46078, left on Alpha 4, Alpha to Park.
Alpha 4, Alpha to Park, 078, thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like call you out like that. I just wanted to...
No, it's great.
Okay.
I mean, you know, in the moment, it's like, yep, because it just happened, so I get immediate feedback.
I just want you to be able to like recognize why the plane came up like that.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those things where that's kind of
Executive
a
Tower,
feel
Archer,
thing.
534,
Yeah,
to some
Alpha,
extent.
holding short of 17, ready
definitely
for
feel
I didn't touch anything. I was just feeling what you were doing. And the second I felt the yoke come back, I was like, oh, too early.
You knew like, immediately. Yeah. And then sure enough, right after that,
You felt it come up. Yeah.
Runway
It is a
17,
feel thing.
534,
But
Alpha.
we'll talk about it.
yeah. Let's see, after landing. Radios. Let's set that for tower. 12725. Well, I guess that's
Yeah,
I'm
we're good.
premature there.
Travel 1253 Charlie Alpha,
Flaps
executive ground.
Read off.
Give way to the aircraft coming off on Alpha 4, runway 17, taxi to Alpha.
You see that. There we go. License required. Extra lane for taxi. Okay. This is also what I mean when I was telling my wife. I feel like 70% of this is learning to know what to prioritize at a given moment. Like
Exactly.
what instrument, like whether it's speed or pitch or I mean, obviously you want to pay attention to all those things, but in a moment like that, it's like
So the reason why I mentioned that there too, whenever we balloon, we lose all our speed, right? Like after the balloon, if we keep that back pressure in, like how you would have done, you would have just came right down or stalled, because you heard the horn, right?
Yeah.
That also happened at Midway, the horn came on.
Yeah.
It's letting you know, like, hey, you're going way too slow and you're pulling way too much.
0444, 589.
So here the wind's coming from that way, so we would do something like this.
I see.
And we got to park on this one. I
Ninja
think
Pub
it's
197,
between
Papa
you-
Mike,
yeah,
are you
we'll
ready to go?
squeak it in there.
Affirmative, 7 Pop Mike.
November 7, Papa Mike, wind 190.15, gusting 25, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
All right, clear for takeoff, 197 Pop Mike, 17.
Nice.
November 99 Romeo, maintain VFR, circle east of the field for left downwind, runway 17.
Circle east of the field.
It's a nice one. I saw that, yeah. As soon as it landed, right? Cool. Oh, yeah, I feel that. Yeah, and sorry, man, if I raise my voice or if you hear me kind of like freaking out, it's because I see how dangerous things could get. Yeah. And I'm trying to give you that, like, don't do that. You know, like.
Yeah. Well, and I didn't feel that way, but I
Okay,
appreciate you
cool.
saying that. But
Yeah.
no.
Because sometimes I'm like, oh.
Well, this is, coming in serious business, so coming in for landing especially.
Yeah, exactly. The worst thing we want is to deal with a crash.
Yeah.
Okay, man. You go back and rewatch that, you're gonna feel really good about yourself. Because that was squirrely. Yeah.
Crazy plans.
I think the last time that we did that was when I think the first time we flew together. The winds were like gusting 27. I don't know if you remember. Like one of the very first flights we ever did.
Yeah, I think at that point I was so.
Like you weren't on for landing. I think you weren't even on the control.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I was just like, I guess this is how it always is.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that day because I took like 3 people off and like it was like I was working the whole way through and everybody's like, nice, flying's kind of easy. Like everybody was giving me like that vibe and I'm like, oh man, you guys don't even know.
Like, yeah.
You guys don't even know what I just went through to get us on the ground.
You're doing all the heavy lifting and everybody's like, this is easy.
Yeah. I don't think you were like that, but I was just like at the end of the day, I was just like, man, that was I was glad to be on the ground.
That's really fun.